No,
but
no
you
bullshit.
wasn't there when the casting was
Listen
in
to
the
me though.
water.
Listen to me though. I'm the type of dude, bro. I'm in the room with the maps and we doing like operations type stuff, right? Where it's like candy paint and all that. That's me, right? So picture that. So understand that. I understand exactly how the SEALs move, how Marine Recon move, the Army Rangers, all these special ops and special forces, right? We not gonna put all this money into finding somebody like that and then dumping them in the water, bro. It's just not going
In
down.
that water. I understand what you're saying.
But we're gonna buy a house today.
You're gonna buy a ship.
Now, how you y'all gonna
Warship.
throw that in there today?
For the warship?
No, what he talking about?
I did.
Cavazos?
That's my favorite girl.
We're back. This is your girl, Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show on the new, amazing 102.5 FM. Got my boy Mark Spouse TV in the building.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Also got that boy comedian Grossman in the building.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm
Pew,
good.
pew, pew to you.
Pew, pew. Oh, I'm getting it down.
Yeah,
Pew, pew.
I got it.
I
Nice.
get it, Mark.
What up, my baby?
What
Rihanna.
y'all talking about while we were away?
Rihanna.
You were
Why
nice.
she never come
He
in?
said,
Why she
he
never
said
come
talk
in?
about it, not think about it, Grossman.
Okay. Right.
Oh,
That was
what
both
were
of
we
me.
talking about?
Something
man?
about
The Navy.
the Navy.
Oh, no, it was pretty simple. You know, we're just trying to say that we, salute in advance some of our family members that are going to enlist, some in the Air Force, some in the Navy. And I just like to point out that if you're going to join, just know what you're getting into. Sometimes people don't know what they're getting into.
People think that if you go to any of those things that you're going to have to fight and that you may not come back. So I think that maybe there's a misconception there. I don't know. I've never had a real desire to want to enlist. But, maybe if there's some people out there who would clarify that, then more people would follow through.
So you said when you go to the armed forces, you don't have to fight? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, you're gonna, fight and become better. You don't necessarily have to
You're going to take
fight.
that tour.
No, fight means like become better. So you're fighting to get better, to make your country better, to become a better person.
We're thinking war.
When you think about fight and you use that word, people always think about war. And everybody don't go to war. They don't. It's just a fact.
You don't watch CNN.
Come on, comedian Grossman, not real.
They
Right?
don't. It's just
I got somebody else in the building. I want him to weigh in on that. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Chris Cavazos, the
Hey,
mortgage
Chris.
expert. Hey, how you doing?
We're fine.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
And as far as the military, is
As far
concerned,
as your conceptions on your perceptions on whether or not
Yeah.
people that enlist, are they gonna go to war? Are they gonna fight?
no, that's
what
a
do
great
you
question. Well, I agree with Marcus that you need to. I agree with Marcus that you need to look into any branch that you're interested in. The Army's known for their good benefits, right? The Navy's known for traveling. Air Force is known for technology. Marine Corps is just known to be the baddest dude on the block.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
of course.
it just depends on what do you want to get out of it for your future. My son, he told me he wanted to go to Air Force. I said, well, that's cool. I said, what's your goal? He said, pay for college. I said, cool. There's great.
You didn't try to
options
talk
there.
him out of it.
Well,
because
no,
you're aware though. You
yeah,
know.
well, I'm aware of the Air Force, but I want him to do his own research. But I don't think it's a bad thing, And if somebody does want to go and fight for their country, I don't think that's a bad thing either. Yeah, there's a chance that we're gonna die every day, man. We wake up,
Now you
we
right
go
about
outside,
that.
and
You right.
if it's our time, it's our time. But if
Definitely.
somebody does that for their country, whether you believe with everything that your country is offering and president and all that stuff, it's bigger than that for the people who actually do it. And I think if you ask those guys, they'll tell you the same thing.
Man, and I would do it again.
There you go.
But you,
No
There
hesitation.
you
I
go.
tell you, best
How many
decision I
years
ever
you
made.
served?
all the
why do
time.
you stay in?
You did
4 years.
You did 4 years?
Just 4 years.
Why didn't you make it a career?
Because I knew that it was a stepping stone for me.
Mm-hmm.
I had a plan. I didn't go in looking for it to be a career. I wanted it to lift me up and create a platform that allowed me to be where I'm at right now.
He knew that the women in the world needed help.
That too. Oh yeah, no, I thought you were gonna say something else. I knew that the women were
In the
all
world
around the world.
needed
And
hair.
the Navy could ship me there.
Yeah.
Type stuff. I don't know.
And he could get the hair.
But also keep this in mind though. I'm able to buy a home with these benefits. I used my VA home loan, and it came at the right time.
Mm-hmm. So for people who aren't enlisted in the reserves that want to buy a home, that's what you could tell us what options are available to
Yeah.
us. So Chris Cavazos
Correct.
with the mortgage who is a mortgage expert, or is it called the mortgage expert?
That's my brand, is the mortgage expert. So I work for a broker called Lend Money. Under that Lend Money blanket, I kind of operate as my own entity. I have several different lenders I can pick and choose from, right? So you guys seen the commercial, the little general, right?
Right.
Shaquille O'Neal, and
Right.
then he's shopping your insurance. You know, you've got Geico, State Farm, Farmers, all those different entities. I'm the same way, but on the mortgage broker side, right? So people come to me, and I can help direct them to the right financing, right? Because there's a lot of different options out there, man. Like Marcus said, VA. VA is a great loan program that not enough veterans are taking advantage of.
Crazy.
You know, it's 100% financing.
They leave it on the table.
100%.
100% financing. They can have the complete sales price of the home covered in their financing. Now, there's closing costs, right? But you can also get your closing costs eaten up by what's called a lender credit, or you can do what's called a seller concession. There's a lot of options out there, man. I had a veteran that we closed in 16 days in December. From the time that he got executed contract, we closed in
That's
December 21st.
Hey, I needed you in my life because
Right.
it took me a year and a half to close on my house.
That's
But
right.
look, check this out. I had a $430,000 VA home loan,
Mhm.
no down payment, just
Right.
given to me for serving my country.
You earned it.
You took advantage of
You earned
the
it.
I think
veterans.
that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people should know what benefits you actually receive by joining them. It's amazing.
So that's one loan program, is
Yeah.
VA, right? There's FHA, which FHA is more targeted for people who are in that lower or moderate income level. You know, who maybe have had some credit blemishes, don't have a full 20% to put down the house. There's options there. They can go down to 500 credit score on those.
You call that a blemish?
500
Wait,
credit
hold
score.
on.
That's
You
pretty
said
bad.
they can go down to
I'm
500.
saying on the FHA, you can go down to 500 credit score with 10%
Gross
down.
man, that means if you ain't paid nobody back since the 5th grade,
That's what that means.
you know what I'm saying? You can still
Eighth
get
grade.
along. You know what I'm saying?
Eighth grade.
Yeah.
You can still get along. It's crazy.
Wow, that's
All
crazy.
right.
Yeah. There's
What is it?
conventional loans.
What's a conventional
So
loan?
conventional loan could be somebody who has decent credit and above. Okay, in a conventional loan, the biggest difference between conventional and FHA is that in both scenarios you're going to have mortgage insurance. But with a conventional loan, you can get rid of your mortgage insurance after you have 20% equity. Okay, so it's just another option, and that's what it goes down to. You know, what are your intentions with that house? How long do you plan to be on it? What's right for you and your family? Because what's right for you and your family is not going to be necessarily right for Marcus's family. Right, and I need to, and I want to understand all those things so I can help put you in the right decision. So maybe if it's a short term, maybe it's FHA. Maybe if it's a long term, maybe it's conventional. If you're going to be in a rural area, there's another great loan program called USDA loans. You can do 100% financing. Those are specifically targeted for people in lower moderate income areas that are rural areas that want to find affordable housing but lower MI options. Okay, there's non-QM, man. There's all kinds of loan programs out there. Non-QM, that's a big one that's going to be coming out this year for investors. That want to put down 20% at the time that they purchase a home. And they don't have to verify income or asset or anything. No,
Say that
no
one more time.
liabilities, no nothing. The only thing we're going to run is your credit. Back in the day, we used to call this the drug dealer loan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I got the cash. Don't
Yeah,
ask me nothing.
Exactly,
Yeah,
20%
yeah,
down.
just take this money.
It's an investment property.
Yeah.
Because the reason why they do this is because the banks know they can take away that investment property. It's your primary home. It's different.
What is that loan called?
It's called investor cash flow loan.
So
And
what
it's
do you,
20% down, no income, no assets, no liabilities.
Remember that loan when I called you and said, hey,
Right.
So
When you want to put your money somewhere, that's
Yeah.
a great place to
Yeah,
put your
I'm
money. That's a
already
great
knowing.
investment.
Yeah.
Man.
what do your
What
credit
did you-
score have to be?
For that one,
Yeah.
I think it starts off like at 640.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all for an investor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys help with credit repair?
We can. Yeah, what I do for people is, let's say that I have somebody who's borderline,
What does
and
that mean?
well, if they're not quite qualifying, you know,
Okay.
they're kind of on the fence where their scores aren't quite there, but it's not too extensive where they've got like bankruptcies and they've got foreclosures and they've got all these charge-offs and repos. That stuff gets difficult, and sometimes we have to send it out to a credit repair specialist.
Right.
But if it's something that's kind of on the fence and you've had some minor blemishes, then I can help you with some of that stuff.
I like the way you say blemishes, or a lot of people be like just bad credit.
Look,
but
man, we all go through life.
I understand.
Right.
But blemish make it sound so good. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it's just
like,
like,
yeah,
blemish
what
is
would you-
just-
It's just so
You're
blemishy.
saying the right word.
Yeah. Well, the storms come in life, right? And if it hasn't happened to you yet, you haven't been around long enough.
Mhm.
That's the bottom line. And that's what I tell people, when they've had credit, they say, hey man, am I going to get a house right now? Maybe it's not right now, but I'll tell them, hey, are you going to want a house in a year? Because I'm still going to be in business. And if you still want it, I'll put in the effort if you put in the time.
What if they owe taxes? I know they say it's hard to get into a house if you owe taxes. to the government? How hard is it to get into?
If it's a government loan, it's going to be an issue. If it's FHA, VA, or
no, let's say you own your own business, but you have to pay taxes and you haven't paid it.
You
You're
do
trying
it.
to get a house.
it
Can you
depends
still
on
get a
credit.
house?
You can. There's
Which is
programs out there.
still with good credit.
With good credit, yeah, that's even better if you have good credit and you're trying to find some of these.
Just let y'all know I don't owe no taxes, so don't be looking for me. I'm good.
I'm telling on yourself, y'all.
Right?
No, because a lot of people says that if you owe taxes, you can't get into a house
Government
until
loans.
you pay it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Government loans are going to stop you. They do something what's called a Cavazos report, and that'll find any government debt that you've had in your life. So yeah, the government loan would be, but conventional loans, there's other things called non-QM loans, and those don't follow all the same banking guidelines like your traditional banks like Chase and Wells Fargo.
Mhm.
Those are more your conventional loans.
What's the easiest bank to get a loan from? No, real talk.
That boy said the easiest bank.
Come on, man. Yeah.
I don't know if he's
Because
asking
I
that.
know. Yeah, you have to ask because a lot of
Show
people
me
be
the
like,
money, man.
"What bank?" If I go to Chase, Chase ain't getting me.
They gonna say nah.
They gonna say no.
All traditional banks are going to be your hardest, right? And because they only have that one option. Okay, so like I
Yeah.
told you before, where I'm like the general, right? I'm the guy
You gotta go
that
to
you go through where I have all these different.
Well, I guess a better question is, which bank do you get the most loans from?
I disperse them out evenly. I mean, there are probably banks that you don't know of. There's one called United Wholesale Mortgage,
Okay, that
one
we
called
need
Plaza
names.
Wholesale,
Okay.
one called Caliber Wholesale. But see, I'm the only one who can get their stuff. It's like having membership to Sam's Club
There you go,
or
man.
Costco.
Come
So
on,
Because
now-
I'm dealing on wholesale, I'm
Right.
getting better rates.
There it
Does
is.
that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. Say, that's why you need to call this man right now at 281-566-2557.
Yes, sir.
That's
Thank
his,
you.
is that a,
That's my office line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you guys want to reach my direct cell too, I can give that out.
y'all shout it out, man, why not?
281-763-1876. Call me anytime, day or night, weekends, doesn't matter, man. I'll get back to you if I don't answer. And it like I said, it just starts with a 15, 20-minute conversation. I don't need your credit card information. I don't need your social security number. Let's just talk. If I can help you, I can help you. If I can't help you, I can't help you. But it's never going to be where it's going to be a no from me. It's just because you're not going to put in your time. I'll put in the effort if you put in the time.
So on that note, we're going to come back and discuss more about what other options are available for purchasing a home. Currently, we are talking to Chris Cavazos,
Cavazos, that's right.
right? And he's giving us information about a mortgage. If you have questions, you get a chance to call 832-685-1025. Again, the number to call in here with questions for Chris is 832-685-1025. We want to hear from you. If you got questions, you need to know the answers, you're here. You're back.
I like the way we closed it out, you know what I'm saying, and looped around,
Come on, man.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Your site, so you, what do you do from your site? You just promote?
Yeah. So ideally, what I would want, to capture a lead, right? So I would want people just to go on there, and if they just want to run a loan scenario by me, they can fill out that first part of the site,
Gotcha.
and that's going to capture their information, and I'll
Send
call
an
them.
email,
Yeah,
call.
we'll schedule time, we'll call, and then try to help them out, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Up front.
I
That's
mean,
Cam?
I
Who is
definitely,
that?
I definitely would like to,
That's Cam, right?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, utilize your services at some point.
Hey, man.
Cause you right there in Sugar Land, that means I can, you right there close to, you close to H-Town.
Yeah.
And so for me, I only want to put my money into real estate because I don't know enough about it.
Then you need to talk to me because we need to talk because that's the best place to put your money.
I
And
know.
if you guys want to ask that question, I'll tell you why.
You want to ask whatever you want to talk
But the
about.
way I explain to people, it's like a 401k, right? They're both long-term investments. This one's very volatile. This one's not. This one's tangible. This one isn't,
Come on,
right? On the other side, this one is going to produce and pay for itself, where this one isn't. I mean, this one is, right? You can put a renter in your house, and nobody's going to pay that 401k, but somebody will pay your housing payment.
Exactly.
So you can grow up. That's how homeowners, how apartment complexes, that's how they grow.
Yeah,
That's how they get rich. It's by real estate. That's how the richest people in the world got there. A lot of them buy real estate.
Yeah. I'm trying to get there, man. So.
Are you thinking
Yeah,
about
try saying
investing
something
like
for
that?
the-
Like in a lot of
No,
homes?
I mean, that's a
apartment
no-brainer,
complexes?
right? Yeah, that's a no-brainer though. You wanna, I understand, it's like Airbnbs, right? You get the Airbnbs, you keep renting them out. Same thing with real estate, it's kinda like buy a home, your rent or mortgage might be $1,000, but you move somebody in for 15.
Boom.
So now you got an extra 5 that you pot to every month.
Somebody
You know
just
what I'm
text me and said, get the broker's number.
There you go. That's the point of the
It's
show.
right here.
Come on, man.
It says it's right there.
Somebody listening.
It's right there.
Cool, man.
That's the point. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But for me, like, again, everybody say they do real estate. You know what I'm saying? So
There are a lot of realtors out there.
yeah, and I don't want to beat nobody up from messing up my bread. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, bro.
That's
Yeah.
another thing. I know people like who we were talking about. Slim Thug. You mentioned it the other day.
Yeah.
Slim Thug is into real
That's
estate.
what's up.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, everybody.
How do you know if you're choosing the right broker or the right finance guy or whatever to deal with all of your
It's a
money?
great question. You gotta talk to
High as
people.
hell.
You know, and some of that too is your own intuition, right? There's something called the 738-55 rule, and I'll
Wait, don't
tell you guys about that.
How long we have with this?
It's like
Is that, yeah, what you said?
738-55 rule. It's the ratios on how
Don't tell
people
me yet.
perceive us,
Gotcha.
right? And it's strong stuff, and that's how you can kind of gauge. That's how I gauge people if they're being
Tell them
real.
to call in. That person. I'll give you the number. How long we got?
A minute. About
738-55.
Yeah, that's the ratios of how people perceive you, how things are perceived. in
Is this
general.
across the board?
Principle.
Pretty much across the board? 7%
Okay.
is the words that come out of
Why
our
you say
mouth.
principle so hard?
Because
So,
it seems like it's something that you can add to your life and use for
That's the
else.
number.
It really is. I guarantee it. This was a game changer. It came from this book, man.
Somebody call?
I've done some kind of mentoring from this guy named Chris Voss. He's an FBI negotiator. Talks about negotiation. That's what changed my game as a loan officer. Was really developing better relationships, learning how to break down defenses that we all have as human beings. We just all do. But if you learn how to get past that stuff, some of that stuff is just Jedi mind tricks on certain words, certain key plays. But if you do it for a good reason, you're gonna get so much out of it. I had a lot of stuff come my way last year. I went to Dave Ramsey's show and got to go be a part of his show and go meet him and see their big old thing. That's huge. That's a big old monster. You know, it's pretty cool.
10 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
Did he say that? We're back. This is your girl Amanda Sapp. I'm the Amanda Sapp Show on the new amazing 102.5 FM, your do good through good station. Got Marcus Virus TV in the building.
I'm gonna say it again, man. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
And happy belated Martin Luther King.
Hey, you got that boy comedian Grossman in the building. He trying. He is trying. We're gonna.
So Chris, when we get on the air, we always, we introduce ourselves.